I'm a 19-year-old female, and my dad recently remarried. His new wife, a 45-year-old woman, claims to have a famous family recipe. My dad kept raving about it, saying it would blow my mind. So there I was, sitting at a family dinner, surrounded by people I barely knew, as the anticipation built around this dish. The atmosphere was warm, filled with chatter and laughter, and I could see how much effort had been put into making the evening special. The 45-year-old woman was buzzing with excitement, practically bouncing from the kitchen to the dining room, carrying platters. Meanwhile, I was more interested in catching up with my dad than trying some dish I had heard too much about. When the moment arrived, the 45-year-old woman ceremoniously placed the dish in the center of the table. It was like she was unveiling a masterpiece. Everyone leaned in as she launched into a tale about the recipe's origins, passed down through generations. As she spoke, I looked down at what was essentially a casserole. I listened politely, but inside, I was thinking, this is it. As she detailed the supposedly secret ingredients, I couldn't help but notice the similarity to a recipe I'd seen online. It was a simple mix of canned soup, frozen vegetables, and pre-cooked chicken. I tried to mask my skepticism, but it must have shown. She continued, oblivious, as if she had just delivered the culinary equivalent of the Mona Lisa. When she finished, there was a moment of silence as everyone awaited my reaction. I hesitated, but the truth slipped out. Isn't this just a basic casserole you can find on any recipe site? The room fell silent. Utensils paused midair. The 45-year-old woman's face fell, her enthusiasm evaporating. My dad gave me a pointed look, one that screamed for me to backpedal, but I couldn't. I continued, explaining that I'd seen similar recipes online, and that while it was good, it wasn't the revelation it had been built up to be. Her eyes widened in shock, and my dad's expression was a mix of disappointment and irritation. He quickly tried to ease the tension, suggesting we enjoy the meal and talk about something else. The silence was deafening. The 45-year-old woman quietly excused herself, her chair scraping loudly against the floor. My dad sighed, rubbing his temples as he apologized to everyone else at the table. The air was thick with discomfort, the festive mood completely shattered. After dinner, I found myself alone, replaying the scene in my head. Should I have lied? Pretended to be amazed? But why should I have to pretend? I stood by my words, but couldn't shake the feeling that maybe I had been too blunt. My dad's reaction lingered with me, his attempt to keep peace while juggling loyalty to his wife and me. I couldn't decide if I should apologize or if honesty was the best policy. As I sat there, I wondered about the dynamics in our newly blended family. Was this a hill worth dying on, or was there a chance to mend things with a simple apology? So Reddit, am I the asshole for telling my dad's wife I don't want her famous family recipe? Did I cross a line in my honesty, or was it justified? This casserole conundrum has me questioning where to draw the line between being truthful and being tactful.